but they sort of built their team up rather than just one individual player. Either way, AGO on that T side, they've gone for a couple of P2 fiddies and a Molotov onto Snatchy, which I can only assume is going to be used for that connector. Or if they want to go for the old strat, bouncing onto the bomb after already taken the site. There is going to be a man up there, though. They've got to watch out for it. It's going to be S-Tag. And, well, he's already dinked down to just 11 HP. It is going to be Tao running and gunning on towards that site. Nico tagged low as well, and Groovy is already going to find the opening kill. Looking like the bomb will be going down, although decent amount of damage done. And Modi's actually going to get a double with the CZ from behind. He's still looking to do even more damage, and this is falling apart for the T-side. Is left on to Groovy, and, of course, PHR. PHR will at least be able to net himself one, but it is now all Groovy alone. Already the bomb will be tapped, and eventually it is just going to be the CT side with a retake. So, nice start to the round, but they didn't manage to convert a lot of the kills. And AGO, well, they get a bomb plant, but it isn't going to be much more.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
T-side not going to be investing too much into this one. They're saving up for the AK-47s. Hefty amount of SMGs considering that for this CT side. A chance to farm up some money, but at the same time, there's still the risk of things going wrong. I believe in the game where they actually played Train as well, that was already after we lost Snappy Yuki. Still a chance even without the AWPer, or hers, was something here. T-side wanting to try and at least cause some damage. PHR will do just that. Groovy's actually found another one. This is already more cost than ever would have been wanted, considering the AKs are coming in into the next round. Rotation will be coming back in over towards this A site. Realistically, Groovy could still just escape and go towards B. Long rotation coming in from Snatchy. Corner. Got the clock ticking fairly low. So it's actually going to go down as well. And Groovy really has made this round very costly indeed. A bomb plant here would be more than expected, and that's exactly what they're going to get. It doesn't matter about the fact that he dies. They get a second bomb plant, 3 kills, and Heroic are going to have to buy back into the next round. This really isn't a good round at all from Heroic. They at least keep the rifles, that's something. The SMGs will go, and they can probably just buy rifles on the remaining players. So, if anything, their buy will probably be a little bit safer. But, at the same time, now we come in with a decent buy over on the T side. They've got full utility, and this is a great chance for AGO to reset them going straight into what will be their first buy round early in this half. Looking like a slight change of pace. Lots of damage done to Tao early in this round. Freiberg. What is going on here? He actually gets away with a kill. That's more than surprising. Groovy's going to be tagged down. They were caught with their pants down. And actually, now you look at this situation for Heroic. They have themselves 4 rifles. So do their opponents. And the HP is firmly in their favor. AGO looking like they may be in trouble already. Groovy going to be setting up the smoke. Still skeptical players here. This is not how this round was supposed to be going down. Modi shuts down another. By the looks of things, this round is all but dead to rights. A minute left on the clock. Modi will take a little bit of damage from the HE, but not anything too substantial. Groovy's still trying his best to drag his team through these rounds, kicking and screaming. May at least be able to get another bomb plant. Nice shot from Groovy. Turned it into a 2v2. It looked like he had the headshot angle there as well. But Tau... left alone. S-Tag unaware of where he is. Try and sneak round. Knows where his opponent is at least. Winning this battle fairly slim, and S-Tag spot him out. Oh, no, he doesn't. And actually, the duel has been won. The problem is Tau has absolutely no idea where his opponent is. And, oh, is he going to plant the connector? That's unlucky. Nico, perfectly placed. And it is going to be AGO losing that early force. Side just going to put a few pistols into this. Actually, they invested quite heavily. That's interesting. Only Groovy really saving money, and he was the one who had the most. Maybe thinking about trying to reset their opponents, catch them off guard a little bit, but this is maybe a little bit too much aggression for my liking, at least. I'm going to be setting up those smokes. So they get a bomb plant. They will still have enough for AKs into the next round anyway. Berlin trying to play with Freiburg. Will now line up the smoke of his own. Here they go, straight out. And, well, yeah, literally straight out of the round. 3 kills already. Freiburg even chiming in with 1 off the back. And, well, hey, Freiburg only needs his USP by the looks of things, as he has just shut this round down. 4-0. Another buy. Not really able to come in. And, I don't really get that buy. Maybe they really want an AWP, but... that's quite peculiar. Wait, a little bit of investment. Side, or from this T side, sorry. Just some deagles, a few pistols along the way. Any damage into this one. They were actually doing better in the rounds where they didn't sort of fully invest, interestingly. Freiburg and Nico already looking to just close this down, and well, this is not the start that AGO were looking for. Still early days. Al now the only one left remaining. Not going to do any damage. CT side building up a decent bank very early on in this game, but we now finally get to see that big buy. AKs across the board, other than Snatchy, of course, who's going to have that AWP. DT's yet to bring one in of their own, but they have so much extra cash that this is almost a bonus round. Snatchy yet to actually get pick. Going for that early play with the AWP, but again, there's going to be lots of utility being expended to try and deny any sort of push. Actually, they're going to go for a bit of aggression themselves. Flashbangs in. Lots of damage done to either side. Buddy will find the opening pick as well, and Snatchy's just unable to find anything more. Desperately hoping for the wallbang, and actually Freiburg's going to get out there with an AK. Lots of damage. The CT side haven't got out unscathed. Fact is, they'll have themselves the man advantage. Push coming back in towards Ivy. Something I said about, though, the AGO, as I said, the T side can look flat sometimes on this map, and especially against a more tactically depth team. And although that may seem odd saying it about Team of the Standing, I feel like these players just very good at their positional play. Body. Try and hold down Ivy. 30 seconds left on the clock, and already S-Tag is going to manage to find another. Looks for more, but PHR is there to trade. Continues his push onto the site and meets his doom as well. Running through, I imagine Modi will have a 3v kill, but can't do much more. Furlan left alone in a 1 versus 3, however. 15 seconds left. And as long as the CTs aren't too overzealous and play this one safe, should be fine. Do peek out into one. But Nico is so well positioned. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Easy frag. No kill coming in, or no bomb plant, I should say, coming in. And it will be 6-0 in favor of Heroic. AGO, they've got some extra money, so they can purchase into this one, but at the same time, this is already looking like an open and shut case, and we're only 6 rounds in. Push in from the T side. They do manage to find themselves a couple of openers, maybe about to get their first round on the board, but they've still got to deal with Modi on the site. Bomb's still into spawn, and look at the position of Ruby. He's making quite a bit of noise, so they should know that he's here for sure. Goes past that threshold. Bomb going to be rotating over. And Croman actually turns it back into a 2 versus 2. Should be able to cross over towards the site, but Modi is quickly on this position, and the second the bomb is planted, they should know exactly where it is. A little bit skeptical about these close angles. HR and Tau. Tau doesn't have any head armor, so 1 bullet to the face will do the trick, although you could say the same for him, as he has at AK-47. The bomb's starting to tick. They do have a decent amount of utility here. A couple of incendiaries should be thrown towards that upper spot. Croman already manages to find one, and actually his teammate's just going to go straight for the defusal. PHR needs to spray into that smoke, and he can't find it. The defuse comes in. Heroic get themselves a 7th round, and Modi will even pick off the remaining man. Okay, the loss bonus does continue to give money over to AGO, but the fact is the streak of rounds is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. 7-0. Double AWP setup now brought in from the CT side. One of them is going to be S-Tag, going for a little bit of aggression, but Incendiary will at least hold him off for now. Risky re-peek to take, but nobody watching the angle. Even though the Molotov faded, they weren't prepared for anybody to go for such an aggressive spot. These are just going to be pushing it onto this ramp. Double AWPs here, and so much damage already being done. The CT side just shutting things down as not even a kill comes in for AGO. Pause needed. Pause needed now. Take a break, guys. You're getting slapped. Ah, it looks like they heard me. Tactical pause called. Well, this time they are just going to take a break from the bombardment, go for some pistols. Actually seen some of the better rounds from them with pistols, which is quite worrying. Said it once, I'll say it again. The T-sides from this AGO side on this map can be very lackluster, and we're seeing it once again. Bomb. Planter. I don't think there's much they can do to stop that. And are they really going to do much better work with the pistols, Moddy? Let's at least turn it back into a 4 versus 4. The retake has to come in with a double op setup, and PHR just running through the smoke manages one. In fact, they are doing much more work. S-Tag now the only one remaining. And he may not even want to give this AWP over. He hits the leg shot, but it doesn't do too much damage at all. And how is it just Counter-Strike, man? This is what it is at the moment. You can't make it work with the rifles, but the pistols are enough. Finally, AGO managed to get themselves around on the board. The question is, can this be their resurgence? They do have a little bit of extra money thanks to actually managing to win one with pistols. Fact is, will this just be Heroic getting themselves right back onto the horse, or have AGO invented the car? Right, and pull away. 8-0 down. Okay. It's going to be taking a little bit of damage, but... Okay, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. They know clearly that there's players in Pop Dog. Ivy position going to be taken. Furlan now will get himself the entry as well, and... Well, I don't know what's just happened by the polls, but clearly that tactical pause has awoken the beasts. They've managed to get a couple, but look at the trades back. Nico and S-Tag just looking to try and turn the tide. S-Tag with a couple. Freiberg was actually the one to get the other kill. From above. B1. Nico does manage to find at least one of his own, but Tau is there to turn things back. Heroic now going to be the ones to take the pause, but the fact is the money just isn't there for them to purchase. Just have to be the save. Not much to be invested here for Heroic. We're going to have ourselves just a few pistols. Croman gone for the CZ and Kevlar, so he probably has the best setup at the moment out of everybody. It's actually going to be boosted up. Completely blocked by his teammate, and PHR, because of that, will just get to spray down all three, leaving just Nico remaining. 1 versus 5. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be happening. He's a pretty mean Deagler. I'll give him that. There's a chance to find Tau, who is just lurking in such a dirty position. If Nico predicts this, he's cheating, and thankfully he doesn't. Don't worry, Nico. You're clean. I know. Either way, 8-3. Starting to make a bit of a resurgence on this T side. Need to keep it going. There's still going to be a buy here. And S-Tag going very aggressive and finds that opening pick. Body almost falls in return. And the T's just looking to continue their execution on towards this A site. They've lost their man over towards Ivy. They've lost the man in Olov as well. They're going to be any sort of turn back. Furlan at least gets one, but I think that may be all she wrote. Count. Actually, PHR with another. Again, they make these rounds close. They don't let Heroic take their foot off the gas at any point. PHR is low, but he does still have the AWP. Five seconds left. A little bit wary that somebody may have got control of the bomb. Rotation for Freiburg. All the way through Ivy. Just could be sneaking his way through. They've still got to watch out for S-Tag as well on the AWP. Gonna be looking to try and hold off any cross, but the fact is the bomb is likely to be going down. I don't think there's much they can do about that. The only person who could do anything about that is Freiburg, and they're pretty skeptical about the flank. Although he may have just timed this very well indeed. Not going to be able to deny the plant, but does have a very good position for this retake. The problem is Heroic actually don't have much, and I was going to say in terms of time because of the fact that they didn't have any utility, but the fact is it doesn't matter. Both kills come in a matter of seconds, and Heroic are going to take a few rounds back-to-back from AGO. 8-0 up. We're now back to 8-4. Only pistols available in this round as well for Heroic. Hey, Des T, how's it going? Early pick for Snatchy. Will already kick things off with a bang. Modi is going to be waiting in pop, and they'll definitely have to be careful of this CZ up close. Molotov's just going to be dropped onto Modi's head, so won't be able to play too much of a part in that aggressive angle. He's going to be coming out. Nice shot from Nico. He is a bit of a menace with those pistols, but at the same time, the trades will come in. Still, Chroman finds another one, and this is getting a little bit worrying. Even if they do manage to just take this round, they want to get it a little bit cleaner. Last few have been decent, though, for AGO, so they should still have enough money to buy to the end of the half, no matter what happens. Fact is, after finding the AWP, Chroman's gone. He's out of there. He's just looking to try and save it. Tag. We'll even be able to find one with the USP. There just don't seem to be too many clean rounds for AGO. Saw it on the last map even when they were winning. PHR. Gonna be able to take down S-Tag at least. So he won't be retrieving any weaponry. And the T still have plenty of money to buy. Once again, early pick attempted from Snatch. You're not going to be able to do too much, at least early on, and we do have Freiburg just on top of the train. Had a pretty decent game so far. In fact, there's not really a slacker over on that Heroic side. Actually, Snatch is going to get caught off. Freiburg opens things up for his team. Still a chance for a 10-5 half, which I think Heroic will probably take all day long. Already is going from bad to worse. East side left with 3 players remaining, 40 seconds, and still utility to slow them down. It's becoming very difficult indeed as they're going to look to try and switch back by the looks of things right at the depths. Freiburg in such an aggressive position. And he's already going to take down 2, looking for his 3rd and finds all 3. A quad overall for Freiburg. A big round coming out from the big dog. And well, now the T's going into the last round of the half. They're going to want to try and make this 6. Snatchy, 2 kills so far in this map. From the author, that is a worrying prospect. Though. Last round of the half. Definitely going to play a factor going into the second. Obviously, if AGO can win this and win the pistol, they're back on level peggings. And, well, from then on, who knows what will happen. Smoke setup going to be coming in once again. S-Tag will kick things off with the AWP. Once again, I just feel like they're going to be slaughtered here. S-Tag from above. Furlan will at least be able to find one back, turning into a 4 versus 4. Bomb actually goes down in the smoke, but already starts to look bad. Furlan, though, he steps up. He gets his 3rd kill of the round. Freiburg looking to try and sneak in from behind. Finds another. Both Groovy and Furlan are going to be playing from the same angle, but Croman, he finds that opener. It's left all onto 1, and he will net the final frags. Furlan tries his best, but it is going to be a 10-5 half. Heroic. Now only 6 rounds away from taking us to a 3rd and final map. This is, of course, our decider. Here we go, though. An important pistol round. If AGO win it, they can definitely get themselves back into the game. But the fact is, if Heroic take it, then realistically, this could be over. We could be looking at a 13-5 scoreline and then a final map needed. To show who will get us into our semi-final. Be facing off against North. I think it's North, at least. Yeah, but yeah, top part of the bracket. We got Wendigo and Virtus Pro, and Imperial and Godsent facing off tomorrow. So we'll have 2 more teams heading into the other semi-finals. Minute left on the clock. He's seem to be gathering up to go towards that B site. Are going to be some passive players. Furlan still has the smoke and the kit, so definitely a possibility. The retake coming in. No utility, of course, for Heroic, so it is just going to have to be them running straight into the site. Going to be the decoys thrown in. Here comes the push, though, already. Damage being done, but none of the players actually managing to get kills. It will be Modi to actually kick things off. Spam away from Snatch. He is not pretty. And Modi's already got himself a double. Make that a triple, in fact, because he's just going ham. 4 kills for Modi. Leaves it all onto Furlan. He's going to need an absolute miracle here, and there are no miracles to be had. Heroic take themselves an 11th. Now look to try and just run away with this half. Force buy will be in for AGO. And, oh, well, force goodbye more like, as straight away, 2 quick kills for S-Tag, waiting patiently. Minute left on the clock. If they do go pushing in towards that B site, I think Snatchy's going to have to perform some sort of miracle, but it looks like it is going to be a split on towards A. Have Furlan ready and waiting. Does hit a dink. Does a decent amount of damage to Chroman, but fact is, T still have a massive advantage in this round. Go. Waiting patiently. This should be a very easy kill. And well, now they can just look to execute onto the site. They found the opener. PHR is going to be the only defender. And the fact is, I just don't think this is possible. And he doesn't even manage to get one. That's a shame. Every single player winning their battles. Heroic will take the lead 12-5, even further than before. Again, should just be a fairly easy cleanup, as there really isn't much invested into this round at all. In fact, there is nothing. Nada. Another flawless round. T-side with so much money going into what will be the first buy round of this second half. And AGO, at this point, they've got to be so demoralized. Tag. Above the world so high, just waiting patiently. Not much utility in this round at all. Oh, that nade. Furlan is going to be tagged down low, and now they opt to push off of it. That was just the tag team special. Perfection played. CT side, they're going to go for the gamble. Put everybody over towards that A side of the map. The rotation back from Tau does actually ruin that completely. Ignore everything I've just said. They're not gambling anymore. They're actually going to start switching players over towards this side of the map, but it may be too little too late. We'll see if they can shut anything down here. As said, they've got no utility for a retake, so they need to hit the frags. Groovy will do just that for S-Tag. Be able to find one more, and Chroman in the back lines is doing damage. This may be the beginning of the end for AGO on train. Do not have themselves on hit. What is going on here? S-Tag just handed a frag. And it's left all onto Groovy, who will be shut down as well. S-Tag 22-11 at the moment. A 2 KD. That's quick maths for you. Don't ask me what KD... Wait, is it? What's it? 0.25 for Freiburg? 8, 16 and a quarter. Yeah, there you go. 2.25. There you go. Maths. Not going to try and work out Moddies. Or anyone else's, for that matter, unless there's a very easy one. No. So just pistols once again. Freiburg looking to pad those stats a little bit. Ruin the quick maths that I've just done. think we can pretty much call this a day on this map, unless there is some unbelievable level of resurgence. And well, this is a buy and a half. This is the OG train buy. I missed this buy coming in more. We got the auto sniper, we got 2 AWPs, and we got a couple of M4s. This is the OG. Question is, will it work? 3 players pushing over towards Ivy. I'm gonna... Where is the auto sniper? Is it up above? No, it's on B ramp. Oh, I always like it in the heavens. It's got to be in the heavens. If you're buying this, put it in heaven. Quick trade. Furlan will find one with his first AWP. Nico's very quick to turn things back. There is going to be a man up close in the form of PHR, but he's left completely blind. There's already 3 players around this area, though. The read, at least, from the CT side is solid, but the spray is not. However, PHR does manage to find one back. Nico misses. Aggressive, but he does manage to find one and even dodges the AWP shot. Even going to smoke off the second player. I like it. And now both players are actually left with snipers. Oh, I was kind of hoping he went through the Molotov there. Will be Tau. To take him down in the end. Auto sniper does its job. We'll know that it's there, though. Side comfortably able to invest back in after their 5 rounds in a row and how cleanly they kept them. Body actually manages to avoid the AWP shot. Now we're going to see the T side pushing most of their players over in towards B. Croman playing the lurk role at the moment. He's been doing a pretty damn good job at it. Croman will take a little bit of damage this round, but they are setting up to hit towards this B side once again. Pop flash over leaves Groovy completely blind, and although the auto sniper finds one, it won't be anything more. Again, it's just trades. They're still going to be waiting on this luck, but they do get rid of the 1 player in the back lines, so it is going to come down to Modi and Nico. Modi already managing to find one, and he's going to be a little bit sneaky. Where's the bomb planted? I think it may actually be over onto the towards the left-hand side, so they can actually afford to go a little bit more aggressive here. Furlan is going to see on his opponent, and he wins that battle as well. The question is, will he expect Modi to be even further along? Do have the kit, but it's onto Furlan. Modi desperately looking to try and isolate one of these duels. Bomb going to be tapped. There's the first kill. PHR doesn't have a kit, so it's going to be Modi just spamming through, and he's not going to find. Is he actually going to get the full 10-second defuse? It doesn't matter anymore. PHR, he gets all of it. That has got to kill. That has got to hurt. Modi, I think he realized quickly that there was absolutely nothing he could do. Fact is, though, there's still going to be a buy for the T's, and there still will be for another round. Oh, 10-second ninja defuse. That's how it's supposed. Not really a ninja. Is it a ninja if he knows you're there? I don't think it is. CT side, get the opener once again. Freiberg's going to be going down. Top of the board at the moment for his team. Up there with S-Tag. Croman. He's going to be able to trade one back. And there's 4 players on the site at the moment. For the CT side. They start to apart. little bit of a wraparound. There's nobody watching. Obviously, the smoke is down at the moment, and 2 quick kills coming in. This is the end. Hold your breath. Count to 10, or not even that. Only 3, as it will be 16-7. Heroic will bring us to a third, and now the decider will let us know who is going to be taking this series. Be back in a bit after this short break.